So in the last lecture, you learned that Firebase databases are real-time. Now let's take a closer look at this feature. So back in our Angular app, here we have 3 courses, and I've cleared the console. Now let's go back to our Firebase database. Here I'm going to add a new course. For course 4. Now back in our Angular app, course 4 is here, and then let's take a look at the console. So when we added the 4th course, we got a new array of all the courses from the server. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to go back here. This time I'm going to delete course 4. Now back in our Angular app, course 4 is gone. Let's take a look at the console. We got a new array of courses. This array has 3 elements. So this is what I want you to note here. Every time we make a change to the courses node, whether we add an object or remove an object or modify an existing object, we get the entire array of courses from the server. The reason for this is because we have subscribed to the courses list in our database. Now, in terms of the performance, you don't have to worry about this. Even though we get the entire list, Firebase is optimized for these kind of scenarios. But there is something tricky you need to be aware of. Currently, we have only one component in this application, app component, right? Now, in a real-world application, we're going to have tens or hundreds of components, and we're going to have routing and navigation. So the user may navigate to the courses page, and on that page, we're going to have a subscription to the courses list in Firebase. Now, if they navigate away from that page, this subscription is still in memory. So every time something happens to that node, we are going to get the list of courses from the database, even though the user is not on the courses page. So if you don't manage this properly, you're going to end up with memory leaks. That means your application is going to consume more memory than it needs. Now, to clarify, in the section about consuming HTTP services, we subscribe to the observables returned from the HTTP class. There, we didn't have to worry about this because these observables terminate when we get the response from the server. Because in those situations, we get only one response object from our server. But here, when working with Firebase, we don't have one response from the server. Every time there is a change in the nodes we have subscribed to, you're going to be notified. So in the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to prevent memory leaks in your applications when using Firebase.